Well, for more on the holiday travel period, Christina Chi joins me now from Pullman in the state of Washington. She's a professor of Washington State University's School of Hospitality Business Management. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Gerald. Thank you for having me.
Oh, so good of you to join us. So, Labor Day holiday, usually a big travel season for, everyone across China. This year, though, not looking good because of the COVID outbreaks. What are your forecasts?
Gerald, last year, about this time, I was interviewed by another news outlet about the May Day travel in China. And at that time, the domestic tourism in China had a strong rebound and even exceeded the pre-pandemic level. And what a difference a year has made. And as you mentioned just now, because of the highly infectious Omicron variant, China is actually now experiencing the worst COVID outbreak since 2020, and dozens of cities are now undergoing various levels of lockdowns. And other cities are actually encouraging the local residents to stay put and discouraging out-of-town visitors by imposing very strict entry rules. And also cities are placing capacity limits on different venues and tourist attractions. So economists and industry insiders, they're actually making a very gloomy prediction about travel consumptions during this May Day May Day holidays. In fact, according to the Ministry of Transport, passenger traffic by rail, air, and road is expected to go down by about 60% compared to last year. And hotels, they are also bracing for the worst time since 2020, even though they're offering heavy promotions and deep discounts. That said, there are always people who are willing to deal with the extra hassle and to take the risk to travel. So and unsurprisingly, for these travelers, the current travel trends are heavily shaped by the latest Omicron outbreak.
Exactly, Professor. I'm sorry to interrupt you. We have just less than a minute now. But the travel sector, as we've been talking about, has been hit so hard by COVID. Do you see any long-term repercussions of this on the whole industry?
Okay, I want to share with you my travel, to Denmark last September. That is, my first international travel after 2 years, almost 2 years. So while there, I visited the museum for H.C. Andersen, the most well-known Danish author to the world. While Andersen is best remembered for his fairy tales such as The Little Mermaid, he also wrote a lot of travel logs based on his extensive traveling experience. So travel provided Andersen a way to deal with, loneliness and provide inspirations for his writings and for his tales. So in his museum, I came across this quote by him I want to share with you. And I'm going to read to you from here.
Oh, and if we could make it quite brief, you don't mind, because we're running really out of time. But thank you, Professor.
Okay. To move, to breathe, to fly, to float, to gain, all while you give, to roam the roads of lands remote, to travel is to live. So tourist travel has become a way of life for millions of people, and a way to rediscover ourselves, learn about new cultures, meet new people, rejuvenate our minds and souls and much more. So if you ask me, I'm confident about the resilience of the travel and tourism industry and optimistic about the long-term outbreak of the travel industry.